Kame Kameha! Get Secundo! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Bankai! These are all things we've probably done at least once. Going off of those moves and creating our own, fantasizing that we truly possess a Devil Fruit, or becoming Super Saiyan and channeling our ki. All of those special moves, big transformations, and world-ending attacks were taken and imitated by us just because of how cool they were and still are. We all know that those big final flashes don't exist in the real world, but we still play around in our fantasies, believing that they do exist and that we have those very same powers. And that very belief is called Chuunibyou in Japan, or 8th grade syndrome. And the series we are discussing today is a guide to all things Chuunibyou. That series is Love, Chuunibyou, and Other Delusions. In a quick summary, the story follows the journey of adolescence down the roads of love and maturity by Yuuta Togashi, a former patient of Chuunibyou ashamed of his past, and Rika Takanashi, a current patient who is Chuunibyou incarnate, along with their friends Sanae Takamori, Shinka Nubutani, and Kumin Tsuyuri. Now bro, that was a very short summary, but there's so much I want to talk about that we're just gonna have to make do. Now let's briefly talk about what I love about Love, Chuunibyou, and Other Delusions. Let's start with number one, the comedy. While the comedy might not be the funniest in the world, like being on par with Konosuba and Gintama, it is funny to see the character dynamics and personalities. My favorites are Nubutani and Takamori. They have a very tsundere type relationship, always fighting each other, but can't fix each other at the same time. They are always finding ways to screw each other over, bro, and it's hilarious. My favorite scene of this has to be the time when Takamori was giving her student council speech to the school, promoting Nibutani's black history of being a Chuunibyou patient as Nibutani's campaign manager. And it's like, the funny part was, it was completely unintentional. Like, she was really like trying to hype her up. She was like saying, bro, this is gang, bro, you have to vote for her. And bro, Nibutani was just off a perk just listening to this whole thing, bro. And I also really enjoy Nibutani's character of just absolutely hating, like despising every high school cliche or group that she sees and constantly throwing shade at every single person, like every single group. And her petty nature just like right there just adds that little bit of that cherry on top. And I'm here for the Diads, bro, I'll be honest. Now let's go into number two, the love. You know that fluffy, heart-filling feeling of love that reminds you why you got into rom-coms? Well, that feeling is here in full force. The relationship between Rika and Yuuta is absolutely heartwarming and is the main reason why I even wanted to make this video in the first place. Their slow buildup of feelings accumulating in that wonderful confession and then growing closer with each passing episode and season was a sight to behold. I really love how KyoAni wrote their relationship, allowing us to see how awkward and confusing creating romantic relationships can be, especially for Chuunibyou patients, and how they even wrap Chuunibyou into the development and progression of the two's relationship. I didn't like how Ho was introduced, I'll be honest, but it is what it is, and she grew on me, no cap. And going on to number three, it's the characters. I love the characters within this series. Their dynamics, their traits, their little quirks, and their massive stupidity is some of the reasons why I continued watching and even rewatched the series. They are so well written, with actual meaning and thought put behind their actions and feelings. You could feel the love that KyoAni had for the series expressed all over this anime, man. Like having Rika's delusions become complete action scenes in almost every episode, or having OVAs give insight into relationships and backgrounds of the characters, like Yuuta and his sister, or Rika getting more into Rubenio, or Nibutani's and Shimamiya's fast. And I especially love my boy Ishiki. Ishiki is the realest one there is, bro, hands down, bro. Taking one for the team multiple times, earning my complete respect for him, bro. And let me tell y'all how well KyoAni wrote these characters, bro, because they turned the woman I labeled Ho when I first saw her into gang at the end of the series. Natsukawa could never, like never, ever, bro. Before I even go into a rant, like I just need to stress this a point, bro. KyoAni can write characters, bro. And finally, bro, we got number four, the music. I love the OST. It was great. That mix of slice of life bangers accompanied by those thrilling action-packed tracks were absolute delights to listen to. I'll have all the OSTs linked inside the comments. I also love the opening, ending, and insert songs done by ZAQ, Maya Uchiha, and the band of the main cast, Black Raison d'Erte. Those opening bangers were wonderful to listen to and bop to, but those ending songs by Black Raison Derte were on another level, bro. Inside My Identity was great, but Banishment of This World was a different type of banger, bro. I was re-listening to these songs on a regular basis, putting them on even after I finished watching the show. Oh, and those ending movie tracks and insert songs by ZAQ were great as well. My favorite has to be the Confession insert one. That song and the whole scene were on another level. The animation was also absolutely stellar. I don't feel like I need to elaborate on that because like it's KyoAni. And now one thing that really surprises me is how KyoAni decided to adapt the series. Guys, if you ever read the light novels, you'll figure out what I'm trying to say here. But in simple words, it's like alternative universes, bro. I'm still halfway through volume 1, but the characters are a little different and the setting is also twisted. Right now, currently, I'm even worrying that I won't see Deko Mori, one of the main cast of 4. And if I don't, to be honest, I just have absolute respect for Kyoto Animation for creating such amazing characters without the use of the source material. And now, it might seem like all I talk about is rom-coms. And while that might be true, let me be clear, it's just a great genre that you can't really mess up. And once a studio figures out the secret sauce, a show's level of quality skyrockets. And KyoAni got that secret formula, bro, like the Krabby Patty. Love, Chuunibyou, and Delusions is a definite top contender on my list of rom-coms. I really enjoyed it, and I would love if y'all gave it a watch too. And like, while there was a lot of spoilers inside this video, just think of it as an appreciation post, bro, because that's just how much I really love this series. And to be honest, that's really it. So peace.
Open these eyes after hiding from the